Hello, how's everybody doing? Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be building the end farm today. Excuse me. Um, I got most of the materials here. I'll probably need some to go back for some other stuff, but got 9 stacks of pistons. I just threw them in there like whatever. 9 stacks of string, a lot of redstone, some hooks, ladders, a bunch of stuff we're gonna need. There's more stuff. I'm gonna be building it mainly out of smooth stone slabs, more redstone. The coal's just for torches. The pumpkins is for this guy up here. Right there, him. I've been using him to collect snow, and that's where we're gonna be building our main thing out of. And this is the snow I've collected right now. This is just my stuff. I threw it in there because I don't want to get knocked off the edge. And I had it on peaceful because I was AFKing for a while and I didn't want to accidentally get killed by an Enderman. And this in here, I should change this to 2.5 real quick. That way they do not spawn. And I'm not sure if it'll replace this every time. And because I know if you place stuff on here, every time you enter the end, it'll just get rid of it. It'll remove it. I don't know about this though. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so now we're safe. Yeah, I tried putting them in the desert, but that didn't work. Because obviously they can't survive in the desert and he just kept on dying. But I already did a little bit. Let me put this away. I don't want to lose those. Give me a couple stacks of this. I just went on the sides here and I put torches every other step down. And I just did this by placing water on the first block that I placed, and then it flowed down and over the edge on each block. So I could just keep swimming under and placing the block and do all this all the way down. Except for the last one. The last one was a bit tricky because the water doesn't let you swim at that point. So I did this one with the water, and then I could I just fell out of the world and spam blocks under it. It took me like 3 tries to get it under there. And if you notice, we don't have our mods because we're in 1.4 now. Hopefully that won't affect anything too bad. Let's see, we're at level Y1. Yeah, so we're at Y1. And I'm gonna go 128 blocks that way just to be safe. Let's see, what are we at here? Is this on the X? Yeah, it is on the X. Okay, so I have to go to roughly 250. And I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's done. We're This flat section right here is 128 blocks away from the end of the stairs, so we're more than far enough away to do this. And now what I gotta do is make a safety platform in case I fall off while I'm building this. So I think it's supposed to be 20 by 40 or something. Not sure. But let me see if that's the center block. I'm just gonna go 15 that way and 15 this way. So there's 8 here. And I'm doing this by the panda design, but I'm also doing it my way as well. The farm's gonna be his design, but I'm doing this however the hell I feel like it. So I said, let's do this 20. So that's 20 there. Alright, just add this block here. And another 15 in this direction. Okay, that's 15, and uh-oh, they're already spawning over there. Forgot to spam the torches, man. Yeah, and their new sound is really annoying. Get out of here. I'm like scared to death to look anywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna fill this in and I'll be back and we can start on some of the redstone type-ish stuff. Okay guys, I'm back here again. I had to go back to get some repeaters for what you're about to see right now. We have to set up the kill slash one hit floor thing. I don't really know what I should call it or whatever. But yeah, oh, I should have got some food. This is gonna be really slow. I set up a 13 by 2 wide row of sticky pistons to hold up some glowstone. And if you're wondering where I got the glowstone, I had to find a snow biome. That's how I got all this snow, because we live in a desert and we started off in the extreme hills. So I ran around like 2,000 blocks. I had to find a snow biome. And yeah, that's where I got the snow. And on the way back through, I just made a nether portal because it was like 2,000 something blocks away. I just made a nether portal and came back that way, since through the nether it's only like 200 blocks instead of 2,000. So what I did is I did not bring no redstone, so let's set up what we can here with what I got. So I'm gonna put all of these on 2, and then the redstone branched off, kept that there, and all of these on 1. Nope, not that 1. Alright, and then come around over here, and there's gonna be redstone line right here. Then it gets powered from this block, goes to this, and that equals a timing of pushing this piston up on 2, and since these are on 2, they're both going to go up at the same time. So it looks nice. That's why I did it like that. But I brought this chest to store some of the stuff that I don't want to lose. And I don't know why I have a pickaxe. I should really have a shovel. Alright, so I'm going to go get the redstone since I forgot it, get some food, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm over here. I got the redstone. This is what I have left over from the redstone that's in there is actually what I need to build the farm itself, and this is for any other wiring that I want to do. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how I was harvesting the snow and the little trick I use. So what you start off is you try, like, if you're just trying to break that block, you don't have to do it this long. You just start on that block and move over to the snow, and it harvests it really fast compared to if you just start on the snow where it's like that and this. And you can make it a little bit faster. I seen in one of Panda's videos, if you have two snow golems and say there was another block of snow here, then another cobble, so a golem there, oh, don't hit him, a golem there and a golem here, and you start on that and you move over to this one, it would be breaking both of them at the same time, and that's a faster way of doing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this last shovel and collect some more snow, and I'll meet you guys back over there. Alright, here we go. I carted some of the stuff we're gonna need. I gotta start doing that. Every time I go back now, I have to be harvesting snow and bringing some of this stuff back. I did have 9 stacks of pistons exactly, but I used some for this stuff here. And, oop, I need that. Actually, I want only half of that. I've fallen off the world here so many times. I wanted to show you guys all the deaths I had from trying to build that thing, but the update kind of ruined that. Yeah. So, with that said, I have decided that the only mod that I'm going to use from now on is Optifine, and that isn't really a mod, it just helps the performance a bit. We're going to play it legit, or the other stuff really wasn't cheating too bad, but even more legit now. Alright, and yeah, you can see in 1.4 they added this little, oop, yeah. You can see there's like a little extra thing here for the lock if you power it with the repeater from the side. Don't really understand too much, but whatever. I'll learn how to use that when I need to. Alright. This might be bad. I don't think I have any cobble over here. Nope. Do I have sticks? I have no way of powering this except for these guys. Okay, whatever. Just to test it out, we're gonna do it with this. Alright, so put that there. Nope, that ain't gonna work. So the plan today is just to build the farm itself, but I plan on, this level isn't really gonna be where we're gonna be at. It's gonna be around basically on top of this block and maybe a 30 wide circle. I don't know, something pretty big. This probably down here is just gonna be storage for ender pearls because I know I'm gonna get millions of them. And if you haven't noticed by now, we're playing on the default texture. And that did not work. Oh yeah. Okay, there's still delay in that. Why is that? Okay, so this is the 2, and that is the 2. Oh yeah, that's right. That's not how I did it. I went around like this. Forgot about that. Oh yeah. I'm forgetting how I did it. Yeah, I just tested this out in creative. I wanted just a really flat way of doing this. That way I wouldn't have to use too many levels up, so yeah, there we go. Now they open or rise and fall at the same time. Alright, so now we need to start work on the second layer, basically the layer we're going to be on most of the time. Let me get rid of this stuff. Put it back in the chest. Keep that. Alright, so this is basically them falling, and we need this to be up the whole time. You know what? I need to bring some more supplies over here, so I'll be back. Alright, I know this is getting kind of repetitive already, but I want to explain something else again. So right here, I want to have a glass block on top of this torch and like 3 blocks tall and then around so the Enderman can't get in here. And they won't spawn because of the light either way. I already said that I wanted to make a circle for the storage room for all those ender pearls. Well, the storage room is going to be that bottom layer that's already built right now, and then above that is going to be a smaller storage system with maybe, I don't know, some kind of simple food, because either a wheat farm or some melons or something, because you get really hungry really fast with from killing all the endermen. And as you've seen right there, now we have buttons, wooden buttons. This is the redstone for the piston, so I can't use that. Alright, this is a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff that's left over there is just slabs and stuff. There's nothing really major over there. Brought some wood now. I just want 1 torch. Alright, so this first layer, we're gonna need slabs. Let me get a couple of these. Alright. Yep, that's not where I wanted that, but that'll work. Alright, so we're gonna want a little barrier around there so we can walk in and out of it easily. And by this point, I've actually forgotten how to build the spawning layers. It's been so long. Even though I watched Panda's tutorial like 3 times over. Alright, so get rid of that. We can destroy this now. And I think with this glowstone, I have it lit perfectly so nothing can spawn. Yep, I'm on normal and nothing's here. Okay, good. Alright, after that we want to start the floor above that. That's where we're gonna be. And as long as I'm here, shit shouldn't spawn up there. Alright, so I'm gonna get a small floor up there set up so we can work up there and stuff, and I'll be back. Alright, I noticed something that I did wrong here. It is supposed to be here. That's where I was supposed to put the half slabs. So I'm gonna go through that and bring this down. It's a good thing I caught that a little bit early. I didn't do too much. I'm gonna bring that down real quick and we'll be back. And now I'm done. Alright, so give me a second here. Alright. Okay, here we go. So I got that right. Now you can see it's flush. You can't see underground or down here. And can I reach that? Of course I can. I put that in the center so it powers everything. Let's get up here. And there's going to be a track down the center here. I don't want to run this every time. And maybe some doors right here. There's going to be extended out, more safer and everything. So at this level, they are 1-hit kill, and at that level, they just die to their, well, they fall to their death. I should keep that. I don't need it. Alright, so what we need to do is build a little box to keep them in there. And if I remember correctly, we need to go 3 blocks up or something. Go in, and right here we need to just mimic that, what is it, that 7 by 13 inner, or no, the 2 by 13 inner ring. Nope. And this is another reason I like snow. Look, just a normal iron shovel and it goes through it like butter. And it gives you your block back, basically. Nope, too many. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And this is 2.5, so, right? Yeah, I believe that Enderman would not be able to get me there. And I need to get some torches. Oh no. Darn it, I didn't bring torches. Okay, that's fine for now. Let me remove this. Alright, I'm gonna work on this box a little bit and I'll be back when we start going up. Alright, so yeah, this is right, and I have to do this all the way up there, and I know you can't see right now because of my render distance, but that's 40 blocks up there. And usually everybody just follows the design. They just do that layer of half slabs there. I want to do this just to make it a little bit unique, you know. It's going to take a lot more time and a lot more stone, but I don't really care since I have to get rid of that lava either way, and I already cooked up a bunch of smooth stone, so might as well, you know. So it's just a diagonal line like this, like this. I think I might add a half slab there, or no I won't, because then it wouldn't be perfect on this side. So just diagonal that way, and then on the back it's diagonal in the opposite direction. So if we go, and I tried putting one in here, but it doesn't really work. It's not long enough. You can see it's just like that. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do still, and I kind of overlooked one of the things. I need to go collect vines, so sometime during this episode we're gonna have a little adventure and we're gonna go find vines somewhere. And right here is every third block, so I mean, yeah, every third block. So right here is 2.5 blocks, so we place it there. And that's 2.5 blocks tall, and Endermen are 3 blocks tall, so they can't spawn here. And you just go around. And a thought just occurred in my head. Maybe I should stagger the pattern. And by that I mean, like, on this side right here, this layer it's going that way. Maybe this layer I should have it going that way. I'm gonna see how that looks in a second right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, do this ring and do it in the opposite direction so you guys can see what that looks, and I'll be back. Alright, I just did one side just in case I don't like how it looks. And here's how it looks from here, but that doesn't really show much, so let's go down here, and we got that new ladder sound. I got my sound low because the Endermen drive me nuts. Let's check it out from like back here. Alright, so that's how it would look like that. And I'm gonna go through and do it like this layer and see what it looks like real quick. I think I like it better this way. And let me do something real quick. Maybe this will make it look a little bit better. Put that there and one there. Yeah, you can hear the new falling sound. It's like deeper. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do it this way, and this would be really repetitive and boring again, so I'm gonna do this pattern all the way up there. So I'll meet you guys like in 3 years. Alright, just wanted to give you guys a little progress report so you can see where I'm at. I'm thinking I'm about halfway up. Let's see if we change that to normal. Yeah, I'm more than halfway up. You can see the pattern. I like how it looks. Oh. Look at that. Did not notice that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, I have to go back to get some more materials, but when I'm done with this, we're gonna have to go on a little adventure and find some vines. Okay, that shit's done. Um, you can see a little bit farther now. You can even see that in the background because I realized that there's no point in having tiny render distance in the end because I'm way out there and there's nothing loaded, so my computer can actually hang without Optifine right now. So I'm coming back. Well, I went back to get some more smooth stone, and right now we need to make the drop reset, and all we can really do with that right now is the buttons. We still need to go collect vines somewhere, and that's what we're going to do in a second, but like I said, I brought some of this smooth stone. I'm going to take this. I need torches too because there's probably going to be like a million endermen over there. Let's take this, can stay there. This is my stuff. I need this. I'm out of food already. Alright, that's empty, and let's take this. I don't want that many torches. Alright, just a stack. Alright, and we're gonna need a stack of buttons. Alright, anything else I want to take? I could take this. I guess I'll take that. Put that in there. That glowstone is extra that I don't need. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so I finished the pattern, and the last block has to be a solid block. It can't be that same half slab pattern, so we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that right now because I don't really know. But yeah, you can see it loading up there now. I think it'll look pretty nice. There you go. I was thinking actually of putting the corners solid all the way up. I might do that later, but for now it's good like that. So let's see, I need this, but I don't need any of this stuff. We can drop it all off. Alright, don't need all of those. I don't want to die. And while I was building that, I fell off a lot of times actually, but only one of them I died. I kept like, since I always fell off on this side, because right here for this side I just go like this and place the blocks in front of me. But for the back side I would just place it like this, and I'd always fall off that way. But I kept catching myself by pushing into these ones. But I don't know on which one of those levels I fell all the way down and I died and some stuff went over the edge, but who cares? It was probably just some half slabs and I just had iron tools, so let's get on up there and do the drop reset. Let's see, we need one more thing. Nope, not that. Let's take a stack of snow. I'm gonna have to go harvest snow too. Oh god, that's not good, Enderman. So where did they spawn? I don't think they can spawn anywhere up here. They're not able to spawn in there for sure. Maybe they spawn on the very top. Alright, so we're here. And this has to be, instead of being that, it's a solid block. And don't fall off the edge. I fell off the edge when I was building. I went through and just built the rings and then I added the pattern in. So I fell off when I was building the rings a couple of times too. I really wish I had some feather falling. But I have no XP farm. But I guess that's the point of this whole thing, besides the ender pearls. Alright, so let me add in the buttons here. Don't go over that. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna meet you guys back in the normal world, back at the dome, and I'm gonna have some stuff ready so we can go explore and try to find some vines. Alright, we're not exactly back where I said, but I got all my stuff out of there, most of what's left. I lost my armor when I fell over the edge when I was building that staircase down, but wanted to show you where the end portal to get out of here is relative to here. So it's pretty far away. I didn't really care though, because when I killed the dragon, I just wanted him dead. I didn't try to go towards the edge because, as you guys seen, I got knocked back pretty bad a couple times, and I didn't want that to happen again, so I stayed close to the center. But I'll find a quick way to get over here, probably a little ice tunnel or something. And let's see, I need to make armor real quick, and this should be enough food. So I told you that I had a little trip through the nether, or I had a trip to go get the snow. Okay, don't do that. And I actually went on 2 trips. One was like 4,000 blocks long, and I ended up not finding nothing. And there's no snow, it was all desert, and I believe that was, let me see. Yeah, I think I went that direction and I didn't find nothing for 4,000 blocks, so I gave up. So then I went that direction and I found the snow biome, and I think I remember there being a, what is it, a swamp biome next to the snow biome. So I am just gonna get this armor real quick, take some wood with me, switch the video settings back because it's kind of laggy now. We'll just play on tiny for now, it's okay. Yeah, as you can see. Oh yeah, another thing is on my little trip to find the snow, I found a ravine. At the bottom of a ravine was what is it? Damn it. A mine shaft. So I explored that a bit. I just wanted to get the melon seeds, and obviously I did. I found a little bit of diamonds in there. Oh, okay. I'm fine. I found some diamonds, the melon seeds, and as soon as I found the melon seeds, I was out of there because it's really far away. I mean, if there's a spider spawner in there, I couldn't really use it because it's so far away. But we're going to go back to the snow biome because I plan on building stuff there because I'm going to obviously need ice and stuff like that for a lot of machines. And I remember everyone saying that the nether portal travel was instant, and that's not true. But it's fine the way I set up the doorway. And you know what? This is going to be really hard now. Okay. So with the mods, I had a waypoint set up for that other portal. And right now when this rendered it in, you can see this right here. I came up somewhere over there on the first trip where I was like 4,000 blocks away and I didn't find nothing. So I told them my way back over here, and this, I just dropped down there because it was too high and there's no way of getting down right now. But there's another one that's a bit lower. Let's see, this is going to be really hard. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. Okay, let's put on far just so I can see where I came from. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna kind of have to retrace my steps here very carefully. Let me take a look at F3. We're roughly at, let's just say 0, 0. I'm like 50 blocks away from 0, 0 in the nether, and that should be close enough to find my way back here. So, okay, I remember going across that. But how did I get here exactly? Ooh, it's not good. Yeah, and it isn't lagging too bad like last time since it's not generating the nether as I walk through it. Alright, I remember that I dug through a mountain and I came up next to that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I should survive that. What am I playing on exactly? Peaceful. I keep switching it to peaceful while I'm AFKing because I don't want Enderman to just destroy me. It's happened already and kind of pissed me off. So yeah, there should be wither skeleton in there. And I'm going to try to get a beacon pretty soon here. Probably after the dome is complete. I'm going to go for the iron block one since I have the iron farm. Ooh, all this lava scares me. Alright, so I went somewhere this way. I remember it was like 250 blocks away. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff I dumped. I left some iron behind. And from here, where? I remember there's like a hole here. The gas shot at me. It landed in the lava. But where did I come from? Alright, this is going to be kind of hard. And I do plan on making a tunnel from that spawner. Okay, we're getting kind of laggy here. Let me turn it to short and then far again. I do plan on making a tunnel from, what is it? That, yeah, like I said, that tunnel. There it is. I remember I came out on the soul sand. From that's, I can't get this sentence. Alright, so like I was saying, I remember, oh my god. Yeah, this is going up either way, I don't care. I am going to make a tunnel from that nether portal to wherever this other nether portal's at, because I need the supplies from the snow biome and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to look around here real quick. I thought that was the tunnel I dug, but I guess it's not. I'm going to look around in this general area and I'll be back when I find the tunnel. Alright, that did not take long, like literally 2 seconds. I was there, then I saw this cobble right here on the ground, and then I looked that way and I was like, wow, I can't believe I missed that. So, somewhere this way. Here's some more stuff I dumped. I wanted the netherrack. Yep, snowballs. And there's the portal. Alright, so we found our way here without having a waypoint. That's good. Let's go. Yeah, and we're in the mine shaft. I just dug down because I was looking for lava. Let me switch this back to tiny for now because we don't have Optifine. Now, where exactly did I dig down to get here? Oh, and this is my Fortune 2 pick. As you guys seen at the beginning, I got a Fortune 3 already, so I already used up the Fortune 1. And I don't like you guys, so goodbye. Alright, oh there it is. Let's just take some of this. Yeah, so here I plan on building that spider spawner, an ice generator, probably a medium-sized base here, you know. Just get some good stuff going. But that's not going to be for a while. And we're here. And yeah, I am missing the mini-map already. Let's go in this direction. Get some shears ready for the vines. I know I'm not too far into the snow biome here. Like at this point, I'm only maybe 100 blocks into it, so if I walk for too long and I don't find the edge of it, I know I went too far. Oh, there we go. Vines. Oh, jungle. Alright, so that was easy. Let me harvest from the tap. We're gonna need a stack of vines. Not leaves, vines. Yeah, and this episode's probably going to be pretty lengthy, almost close to an hour I'd imagine, because I took a look at all the clips that I have and it There's a lot of them. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep collecting vines here and I'll be back when I'm home.